Ladies and gentlemen, the fighting pride of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the universally recognized, undisputed middleweight champion of the world, Bernard, the Executioner Hopkins.
All right, gentlemen, legal punches are here on up. Take a good look. Here on up. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch gloves and good luck to both of you. Move that cord back a little, please. Sir, move that cord back a little.
Young referee Raul Caiz Jr. trying to move photographers back off the apron. Now orders the opening bell. Roy, Bernard Hopkins has a reputation for being tricky, some say dirty. What about a relatively inexperienced referee handling a Hopkins fight? Hopkins generally starts relatively slowly. There he chases Eastman with the jab and hits him with the right hand. Hopkins dancing away. Eastman trying to the body with the right hand.
Eastman's long arms are creating a little bit of a problem for Bernard. Bernard's counters are a little short because Eastman has such long arms.
Eastman stuck a jab in the chest, and Bernard was short with the counterpunch.
I couldn't watch it for a year.
There are a lot of people here who are having trouble watching it for a night.
Over the last 3 or 4 years, take his time, figure his opponent out, frustrate his opponent.
Now Hopkins steps in, misses with the first left and right, makes a little contact with the second set of punches, steps away with that grin on his face again.
You knew Bernard was going to try him to see if he could get away with something.
Bernard just short with a right hand that was intended to end the fight, I think.
I think it was too.
That was a send-us-home punch, but it didn't make enough contact.
Nope.
But of course, if you throw punches, then you run the risk of opening yourself up.
And that's why Eastman is not throwing punches.
Because Bernard is a devastating counterpuncher.
And waiting on him to make one mistake so he can pop him with something big.
Yeah, it's
like that.
Good left hook. Hard right hand lands for Hopkins. He threw that right cross a few times in the last round. This is the first time he's landed it. This one is a glancing blow with the right hand. And Eastman comes back trying to rake Hopkins with a right of his own.
One mistake you see Eastman making is he's not cutting the ring off on Hopkins. He's following Hopkins around.
Yeah.
And because of this, he eventually runs into something like that hook right there.
Good left hook by Bernard Hopkins. One of the better punches in the fight. Eastman seems to want to get back at him with something heavy, having taken that punch. Good left hook inside by Hopkins, backs Eastman away. Earlier, he was short on his counters because of the arm length. He's been able to get to him with the counters, but now Eastman gets to Hopkins with the right hand. Crowd gets excited as Hopkins backs into the ropes.
Eastman taking a really good shot is what the crowd is excited about, because he's getting caught with good punches. He's taking them and he continuously comes after Bernard.
So now Eastman finally is beginning to make it a fight, and Bernard Hopkins complains to the referee that he's being held behind the head. It's the kind of a fight in which he ought to just try to make contact. There's not much scoring going on.
Yeah, but he knows making contact means he's going to get tired.
Both guys land counter shots. Both guys think they have the other man wobbled.
Stop! Break, let's go, here we go. Here we go, let's go. Go on the ropes, go on the ropes.
Hopkins is fine as he comes off the ropes. Eastman hits him with another big jab.
Actually, I think Eastman got the worst of that jab exchange.
As Hopkins got him with the left hand at the same time. Left hook by Hopkins. And a big left hook. Eastman retaliates, but Hopkins' second left hook was one of the better punches of the fight.
Here we go, time!
When he watches a fighter like Juan Diaz or someone else who throws 100 punches around, he must think those guys are crazy.
smartly not been hit.
Good left hook by Hopkins and a right hand behind it. Carefully chosen, well thrown.
Now he's starting to warm up.
Hopkins beginning to step up inside and get at Eastman.
Hopkins is patiently waiting for Eastman to come to him.
There's
so
a
that he
welt
can
outside
counter
Eastman's
him.
right eye.
Stop! Right! Step back, here you go.
There's been no mention of low blows, no warning, nothing from the referee. Good right hand shot by Hopkins, and he comes back with a combination as Eastman hung there for a moment as a target. Straight right hand for Hopkins. Straight left hand into the face of Eastman. Well, Bernard's timing is perfect when he's picking his shots.
The jab was working perfect for him. Anytime he's working off the jab, now he's looking terrific. Just like he did right then.
Takes a soft right hand, returns a hard right hand, hits Eastman with his best right cross, drives him into the ropes. Eastman working to the body. Hopkins coming right back to the body.
Step back, here you go. There you go, box.
That's why he's having a problem.
Two little left hooks inside for Eastman, and a third left hook lands for Eastman. Hopkins smiles and shakes his head as if to say, "You didn't hurt me," and Eastman hits him with the best right hand he's landed all night.
That was a good right hand.
Very good flurry by Eastman, his best of the fight.
Absolutely. That right hand may have damaged Bernard.
And he walks right back into a jab.
No punching, break. Here we go.
Eastman used his jab more, it'd be much more effective for him.
Stop, no punching, no punching.
Just short with another attempted big right hand. Hopkins got in a right to the body. Now Hopkins' right cross lands on Eastman's chin, and he fires in a little left as well.
That's what it appears.
It's not easy to do.
No, it's not, especially against Bernard Hopkins.
Big left hook for Hopkins after Eastman chased Hopkins trying to follow up on a right hand. Huge left hook for Hopkins there. Eastman takes it very well. Hard right hand by Hopkins. Stuns Eastman and the crowd.
Oh my goodness.
What a left hook. He's so quick on the release. Hopkins again lands the right and the left. Eastman looks at him as if to say, "You're a mystery to me, dude."
I see that. Let's go.
He's a clock with no hands.
Bernard Hopkins' decision, which is the norm.
I wouldn't count out the fact of maybe him stopping Eastman now.
Eastman lands a left hand in there. Hopkins, mildly insulted, steps back trying to land something of his own, and sticks a left in Eastman's face. As round 11 comes to a close, we got 3 minutes left in the fight. Well, and frankly, if you eliminate the crowd-pleasing element, it becomes easier to win all your fights, if you're that good. And he's eliminated the crowd-pleasing element.
Well, you know, but you're a champion. Every fighter that comes to fight you presumably is going to be 105 or 110%. You got to be ready every single time, and he is.
Oh, what a great left hook. Bernard Hopkins in the last 4 or 5 rounds has thrown some of the best left hooks and right crosses we've seen in the last few years. Roy pointed out to me that it was in the cruiserweight division when, as a totally inexperienced fledgling professional fighter, he was matched against a guy he couldn't handle. Fighter's name was Clinton Mitchell. Then in 1993, he lost a showdown with Roy Jones in Washington, D.C. And that is the last time Bernard Hopkins lost a fight. And I don't think it happened tonight either.
Lou Filippo scores the contest 119-110. Daniel Vanderveer 117-111. Ken Morita 116-112. All to the winner by unanimous decision and still undisputed middleweight champion of the world, Bernard the Executioner Hopkins.